omega6co.com. Tell me you want a sample of the omega-6 healing cream. And don't forget your address. Some of you guys are sending me requests with no address. So don't forget your address, and hopefully it's much easier for me if you can put it in a way that I can cut and paste it right to my address label software. Let's see. And then if you've gotten the product, and I would love to hear how it's working for you. If it's working really well for you, I'd love to get a testimonial from you. I'm collecting testimonials in a file, so when my website goes up here in a couple of weeks, we'll have a bunch of testimonials and pictures, and you'll be able to see how the stuff really works. Okay, Truth Raider, Carl, what is up? Welcome to the bright side, my friend. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning. Top of the week to you there, Pharmacist Ben, or just Ben. Yeah, I guess you only like to be called Ben. That's all.
Just call me Ben. That's right.
Okay, this is a segment I like to call Truth Raider Tips. Okay. Really quick. But first, let me thank you for mentioning me to a couple. I guess you saw at the Las Vegas convention. I guess they live here locally in Portland, Oregon.
Yes. Did they hook up with you?
Line. Yeah, they called me last night and wanted to invite me to their twice-a-week get-together on longevity products.
Oh, that's awesome. So they're already doing it in Portland.
Yes. There's a couple that
give them a plug. I don't remember their name. Do you remember their names?
I forgot their. I'm sorry, I forgot their names, but I'll do that in the future.
Okay, cool.
I forgot what their couples' names were, but I know exactly where they live, and they're very nice. So I'm going to meet with them tonight. Anyway, Truth Raider Tips for the week.
Yes.
Hey, Ben, do you realize that you're only on maybe about 34 minutes out of the whole hour?
You mean with the commercials and everything?
Yes, you're on 34 minutes. So, just a suggestion, budgeting a little bit of your time.
Okay.
When you get to the callers, give them about 30 seconds to a minute, because you
30
want to
seconds? Yeah. That's not even enough time to tell me their name. Barely.
Well, you can figure out how
I'll get more calls. You mean I could take more calls that way?
That's right. So that way you can get to everybody, because I know you want to talk to everybody. You don't want to leave anybody hanging.
I hate leaving people on hold, and I always end up doing that. So no, I apologize. So you think I should spend less time with individual callers? Is that what you're saying?
Well, just give them a chance to just explain something really brief. That way you can get to them and give them the most information on how to take care of their conditions as quickly as possible and as complete as possible.
Okay, so you're saying just have them I always say bullet points. When I'm doing phone calls, I always ask for bullet points. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. I always hate cutting people. As much as I hate leaving people on hold, I also hate cutting them. I hate cutting people off when they're telling me something, even though I end up doing that all the time. I don't like doing it. So I haven't figured out a way to do it. I've had opportunities. Ted Anderson's asked me if I want to do a 2-hour show, a 2-hour program. And so I'm contemplating that. I may end up doing a 2-hour show where we just talk about skincare, because I've been really antsy about talking about skincare. I try to squeeze it in wherever possible, but now I have these new products coming out. So maybe I'll have a longer show and we can expand how much time we spend with people. But your point is well taken, Carl, the Truth Raider. I appreciate it. So you're thinking just have people talk for 30 seconds or a minute, tell me their issues, and then we just go right into solving the problem. Is that what you're saying?
Right, I think it needs to go the direction of 2-hour show. I think everyone out there would like to have 2 hours of the bright side every morning.
You think? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. They may get sick of me. 2 hours. 2 hours.
No.
2 hours a day of Ben, Pharmacist Ben. Okay, well, I appreciate the point, though. Thank you for bringing that up. Is there anything else? Do you have any questions or anything today?
No, that's it for today. Get to the callers out there. God bless, and we'll talk to you again later.
I appreciate that, Carl, the Truth Raider. That isn't a bad idea. I just don't feel comfortable when it's bad bedside manner to cut folks off when you're telling me a story or you're telling me about what's going on with your health. So I always feel uncomfortable about cutting people off, but at the same time, I always feel uncomfortable about leaving people on hold. And I know you guys are frustrated when I leave you on hold. I've gotten some letters. People actually complain about being left on hold. So I'm not sure what the alternative to that is. If you think it's a good idea to do an extra hour, why don't you send me an email and just tell me what your thoughts are about doing another hour, or if you think it's a good idea to do maybe an hour on nutrition, general nutrition, bodily nutrition, and then perhaps do an hour on skincare subjects alone. I've been talking about skincare for many years. I was alluding to this before, earlier in the program. It really, as a guy who's been doing skincare for many years and really conscientiously trying to help people change their skin, change their lives via changing their skin, because as superficial and cosmetic as it may seem when you have a skincare problem, it could be debilitating, emotionally debilitating, especially for kids who have acne. And the thing about skin issues, eczema, acne, rosacea, none of them are things that you need to be dealing with if you know what's going on. the skin is super responsive to nutrition, super responsive to supplementation, super responsive to lifestyle changes, and the skin cells grow, turn over every 4 to 8 weeks. That basically means that for many, if not most, skincare health issues, certainly for eczema and psoriasis, if you have it today, you don't have to have it 4 to 8 weeks from now. Certainly this is true about all health issues, but specifically about the skin because of the rapidity, the speed at which skin cells grow and skin cells divide. Nobody has to be condemned to a skin health issue, and despite what you're hearing from people selling you products, they're not topical issues for the most part, and for the most part, there's not a lot you can do topically to take care of a skincare problem, with the exception of certain key nutrients, vitamin C and vitamin A especially, and as far as healing goes, certain anti-inflammatory perhaps, or calming kinds of substances. I use some of those in my Truth products. But mostly it's vitamin A and vitamin C that you're going to need to be using if you want to have healthy, beautiful skin. And if you want to have anti-age skin, of course, you need to throw in something acidic like apple cider vinegar, or perhaps aloe, or glycolic acid, or lactic acid. We'll be talking lots more about skin in the coming days. Anyway, tomorrow we'll continue talking about prostaglandins, and we'll talk about zinc. I want to cover a little bit about this whole Ebola stuff. Much ado about nothing, in my humble opinion. Not that Ebola is nothing, but the freak out about Ebola, that's much ado about nothing. Okay, let's see. That's all the time we have for today. Send me an email, ben@ksco.com, if you want to be put on our email list for being notified about videos that we do, myself and health coach Amanda Rideout, or call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470 if you want to join the Brightside Ben team. Thanks for listening, folks. Have a wonderful, awesome, spectacular day. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit, then carting to a private bank, having it led back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, on placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Have you heard? Proactive Plus is faster and better than ever. Stay tuned for a 1,000,000 bottle giveaway, and you'll also receive free shipping. Do you have troubled skin? Acne? Well, we have great news. With Proactive Plus, your acne can heal, and you can help prevent new breakouts from happening. Don't miss this limited time offer. Give us a call at 800-538-5252, because we're going to let 1,000,000 people try Proactive Plus risk-free and get 2 free gifts, and also receive free shipping when you call right now. You heard it. This offer won't last long. So call Proactive Plus now, and you'll receive a 60-day risk-free trial of Proactive Plus, 2 free extras, and free shipping. Call 800-538-5252. This is our exclusive radio offer, never on TV. Get your risk-free 60-day trial of Proactive Plus with free shipping. That's right, free shipping. Don't wait. Call 800-